I'm learning lots of different things about what to do. We're set up and we're now giving out on day 2 flyers. And so a couple things that I thought would be pretty cool to share is that seems to me the best way to do stuff like this is to well, we mailed out 30,000 flyers at the beginning of this thing. And then we did the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all those campaigns. I think by now we're about up to 75,000 people have had the option of watching those videos. So, you know, all these buildings that you see here, these have all been flyered. And so when we come and we stand on the street, there's no stress, you know? And so we just get to enjoy our time and pass them out. If people take them, great. If not, it's fine. But it's not, I don't feel a stress this way and the feeling like I have to get these out or we're failures. You know, mostly everybody's already been done. So what I seen one time about advertising is you do it in 3 ways, 3 different types of advertising. So we paid for the mailboxes, and then we did the online advertising. And then now we're doing in hand. So that's 3 different methods, and I think it works well. I don't know what the outcome's going to be, so we'll find out about that. So we shall see how it goes. We park our van here, and then we put up our flyers here. Day 2. All right, give me an update on what's going on here.
We're in the city center, and we're passing out flyers. And they have on them employees.
How do you feel it's going?
Good.
Good?
Only one man came and kicked the sign.
What happened?
One man came and kicked the sign, and then Sergey just did this.
Can you explain to us what happened? Show us without kicking the sign?
Like this. What?
What did he do? Don't kick it. Okay. Yeah, he did that.
He went like this.
That wasn't very nice, was it?
No. And we're passing out Biblia, which is Bible, and flags. Sergey just did it.
Yeah, he just did it one.
But he accepted.
Okay. So God bless.
God bless. My name's Nikolai. My name's Milo.
So one of the ways that I do when I hand out flyers is I just kind of offer. So I'll stand by, if Milos is there, I'll just say like this, Zavas. There's other times what you can do is kind of force it into people's hand, like you kind of go up and kind of like this to take it, and they'll take it out of like a reaction or like self-defense. But what happens is they didn't really want it in the first place, so they throw it down. So we're not here to force it upon people, we're just here to offer. So we try to do it in a way that's not offensive. We just say, Moshe, for you, you can't. Here you go. We just say, here. Right? But we don't want to run up in people's faces and like shove it in their face and say, take it. Yeah, you can get a lot of material out that way, but it's not the best way. You're offending people and they just throw it down anyways. So what good is that? You know, we want to be, the Bible says to be wise as serpents but harmless as doves. That's the concept that we're going for, to do that. So I just wanted to show you kind of our strategy of giving out material. We just stand here, right? We just give it out, and if people want it, great. If not, it's fine. But the Bible says, I being in the way the Lord sent me. So as we're also standing here and we're waiting, we're also praying. And we're saying, Lord, just send us by people that are interested. Just send us by people that you think might be willing or open. And so, who knows? God sends people by our way to do this, and we'll just be here for them. Ciao. I also want to say that inside every little John and Romans that we give, you'll also find this extra flyer, and this flyer has links to our YouTube channels in Serbian, in English, and in Russian. And then also there's ways to donate to our little organization that people can send out more Bibles. So their own people here can contribute to more Bibles being delivered around Serbia. So, and then with the Viber link here, we can stay in contact with people. So it's like a multifaceted way to stay in contact, get people the gospel, and then follow up. So it's like one person would say shotgun shell approach with many different avenues. So I think it's pretty awesome. One thing I've learned since trying to do live streaming stuff is that you have to have a good hotspot and Wi-Fi to do that, and that I don't. So I've been forced to now post-edit everything. So I'll take all this at the end of the day and put together for you guys, and then let you see what's going on. So anyways, here we go. I am not a big fan of night photography, and I know a lot of times when you see these things, it's at night, like videos and pictures and stuff. I try not to do that, but that's just how my days work out. We got done with passing out flyers about 5 o'clock. We took the group out to have a coffee. We had church tonight at a coffee shop, and I don't know if that's about 10 of us, 10 or 12. And then after that, we went out and had some supper, and then I got to walk Marco home to the Airbnb that we're staying at. And now I got to walk back to the center, which is where I am now, and well, that'll be my day. And then I'll tuck the kids in nice and good, and then we will edit some video and go to bed. So that's all. Okay. Again, we had a lot of good conversations, and a lot of blessed people came by and were an encouragement, but then also there was some negative outlines, you could say. But predominantly, most people, okay, maybe not most people, some people took things, but it's just interesting that we also have our other friends from Russia as well helping, and there's a bond between Serbians and Russians pretty close, to where they would just say, "Hey, I'm from Russia. We're having a conference. We'd like you to come." And it was surprising how many people would say, "Oh, okay, I'll be there." Whereas I, this crazy man from the USA with a bad Serbian accent, says, "Hey, we're having a conference. Would you like to come?" And they, for most part, run away fairly quickly. So it can be discouraging if you let it get to you. But most people don't know what's going on, so it's not their fault. But so we're just having this free seminar, I guess you could say, and that's what we're trying to get people to come to, so you can learn about the Lord. Other interesting stories, one in particular is we'll have sometimes people will come up and look at our little John and Romans, and they'll say, "Whose is this?" And then they'll say, like Pravoslava, which is what they would call first faith, what they would claim apostolic succession from the apostles, that would say their church is from. And so I said, no, this Bible is pre-Pravoslavi, or this is before the first church, what they would call the first church. And so they say, oh, okay, no one owns the Bible. No one has rights on the Bible. The Bible is the Bible. The Old Testament, the New Testament. The most accurate one, of course, we promote over here is a translation that's equivalent to the King James Version. And so most people know what that is and understand its authority is pretty well known around the world. So, but a lot of people don't like it, but we just give people grace and love people where they are. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me here. I'm learning how to do all this technological stuff. I think it's helpful. Most people may not agree, but I hope that these videos and what we do with this technology stuff can be an encouragement to people who support us. But then also, honestly, one of my hopes is that there's other young people, other folks that have not been called by the Lord to do similar things, that they'll be able to do this as well and be encouraged to do this as far as go and serve the Lord. So as we finish, I'm just going to put some pictures on here. Again, it's just mostly night photography because most of the time I have free time, I am either doing stuff like this or walking to and from the places that we're working on. A lot of it happens at night. So, anyways, thought I'd share it with you. That's it.
We'll see you.